my city, had to do it for my city. If you really wanna help me, if you really by my side, if you really wanna grind, then lend a hand with me. Had to do it for the people that's up in the slums, trying to make y'all read a lot. I'm talking more than the clubs, trying to get y'all in the better house and out of them dumps, trying to get you through the rain.
So the first thing we're gonna do is like a DIY, like how to like doing personal things. So I think that's something a lot of people struggle with is promoting themselves, and the first thing you gotta do is have a media kit. As corny as that sounds, it's very important. As an artist, musician, you need that because if someone asks is interested about you, you need something you can email them real fast in a zip file. The other thing is how to write personally. So that's the only way you're going to get featured, unless you've got a friend that's going to seek you out and is hearing about you and wants to write about you. If you want to get written about in a magazine, you have to just shit out a bunch of press releases and just send them out, you know? Cast a wide net.
When people check out your social media pages or things like that, if you have like 300 followers, you have 300 people who look at your stuff regularly. Really, the only disconnection between that and then you getting more followers and stuff like that is you putting out stuff that they want to see. You know, everyone wants
exactly, and that's the hardest thing a lot of people struggle with. Honestly, I'm terrible at my own social media. I'm terrible at it. I don't even try. But if I can do social media for other people's stuff or the magazine, I'm on it because I feel like a lot of artists have a disconnect between the business aspects and the creation aspect. But when it comes to doing it, artists just don't have the gumption to promote themselves, and I think that's an integral part of being an artist is having a dividing line between serving yourself and serving the greater world. And I think that's what it's just not. There are some artists who can do both. I think most of them have a hard time doing both. So I think there's definitely a need for people who are artists to hook up with people who are not artists. Myself, I'm terrible at business aspects of things. Because I'm thinking about what's going to serve the city best. I'm thinking about what's going to serve my readership best. I'm thinking about what's going to help us become a community that's going to be strong, full of substance, and I'm not thinking about like how I'm going to make money or how I'm going to like send the next best thing out. So there is definitely a place for both aspects, and they need to hook up and network with each other, and they're both kind of important.
It's super huge. Like really, if you're an artist and you actually want your stuff to grow, like you really do want your stuff to grow. I would suggest doing stuff like what I'm doing right now, how I'm recording right now. And then you got to not be a perfectionist. You know what I mean? It's nice to put out really good stuff, and that's good. You should do that however often you can manage that.
That's me.
Yeah, exactly.
10 years, 1 month.
and that's good. But then, in between, you need to just be putting stuff out. You should be recording every moment, especially every moment where you're engaged in doing what you actually want to do, so people can see your stuff, right?
There is something to be said, though, about oversaturation of content.
Bull crap, all right, man? There's no such... I'm against it.
The man who talks less, his words are more valuable.
It's true. There's a balance. You don't want to be putting out...
It's like money. If there's a lot of money flooding the system, the dollars are less valuable.
I'd say it's worth it to grab your phone and record a little bit of video. I'm going to stop this right now. You think so, right, Joshua?
What up?
Joshua, he was looking at my Instagram today, and he said, because of that, I want to give you $1,000 every month. I think I heard you.
Yeah, nah. It wasn't me.
Yeah, I think so. But that really is kind of how it works out a little bit. So what's the goals for Collab Magazine coming up?
Collab Magazine, the goals, right now we're, I've been trying to grow a bunch of writers right now because I'm tired of like everything myself, so I'm trying to grow a bunch of writers. We do have an investor meeting that I'm dreading coming up this week, so because I do not want investors at all, but I've been doing this for about a year now, not getting paid, doing everything, out of my own desire to help the scene.
To create art,
I guess that's the way it is.
If you really want to help me, if you really by my side, if you really want to grind, then lend a hand with me. Had to do it for the people that's up in the slums, trying to make y'all read a lot. I'm talking more than the clumps, trying to get y'all in the better house and out of them dumps, trying to get you through